traders, it's PSK. It's been a while since I did a video on my own channel, so I thought I would upload one and bring you guys up to speed as what's been going on with myself and do a little educational video as well at the same time. So just to bring you up to speed, today is February 2nd, 2020 and Super Bowl Sunday. And just to give you an update, if you don't know, I'm now part of Stock Hunter Trading. About 10 months ago, I decided that it was time for me to either take the next step and just completely focus on myself or join a room and try to give back to the community. After speaking with a few rooms and a few traders, I just decided that I was going to join up with Levi and be part of Stock Hunter Trading. And I'm glad I did. It's been a great journey. It's been a great community to be a part of. And the thing I love about our community is we're very open and honest and transparent with everything we do. Every single trade is posted in the room. Our entries, what we paid, our exits, everything's time stamped. So everybody in the room knows exactly what we're trading and how we're trading it, as well as our pre-market notes. We go into depth about our trades that we're looking for the day, how we're going to play them. And then we get on mic and go over them and then give live guidance throughout the day. And not only that, the thing I've really enjoyed lately is we're now offering classes after hours once a week, just to go in depth in the details with those people who want to go above and beyond, maybe are brand new to trading or having little struggles and they want to take that next step. Because there's one thing I can tell you is that I don't think you could ever have enough mentors or enough people to learn from in trading, because all it takes is one little thing to tweak in your process or your strategy can make the world of difference in your trading. And some of it is just, you cannot replace screen time. This is no different than any other industry. In fact, it's probably even harder. You know, if you think about, if you use sports as an analogy, you can't pick up a football day one and then within a couple months expect to be the starting QB in the Super Bowl. It's just not how it works, but unfortunately, that's kind of the lifestyle and the image that's portrayed in trading. You know, you see people posting pictures of Lamborghinis and trips and this lavish lifestyle, and they make it sound like trading is a get-rich-quick scheme when really it's not. And it's probably the hardest thing in my professional career I've ever had to learn or do. And so one of the things I wanted to talk about today was just kind of setting those expectations and then having those realistic expectations. So let's kind of dive into it here. So the first thing you got to do is be honest with yourself. Why did you get into trading? And if you got into trading originally to get rich quick, buy Lamborghinis, take trips, or you quit your job and become a full-time day trader or be your own boss and have financial freedoms, you have to be honest with yourself which one you got into trading for and where you're at now. If you're still in option one, then we'll talk about that. If you're in option two, then that's two completely different paths. So now that you're being honest and you're being realistic with yourself, you have to set realistic expectations. If your job or your goal was to just get rich quick, you want to follow alerts, you want to just, make huge money every day, you should probably just quit now, close your account, take your money, put it back in your account, and then go back to whatever you were doing, because you're not going to make it. You're putting profits in front of process. And until you have a process, you're not going to have profits. It's just that simple. I don't know how better else to say it, but I've seen people come into this and they flat out told me, hey, I just want to copy every trade. I don't want to learn how to trade. I just want basically somebody to click the buttons and make money for me. That's fine. It still doesn't work, because what ends up happening is the person has their P&L up on their screen, and if the trade goes against them at all, they end up cutting it, and then they ended up taking a loss instead of letting the trade work and going for a big gain. So it still doesn't even work even in that situation. Now, if you're looking, to become a full-time day trader, or your dream is to be a full-time day trader, be your own boss and have financial freedom, you need to prepare yourself for a 5-year journey. of hard work. It's going to be a lot of ups and downs. The best advice I can give you is if you're in that window or you're still struggling, take your P&L off the screen and get back to focusing on the process. Don't worry about making money or losing money. Scale your size down, whatever you're trading, equity or options, and just dive deep into developing a repeatable process that wins statistically. Because the thing about trading is all pattern recognition. That's all trading is identifying daily, weekly, monthly, intraday patterns, minute patterns, hourly patterns. It's just pattern recognition, and then wash, rinse, repeat every single day. And until you develop that mind, that library of patterns, or you have all of those just as muscle memory, you're gonna have ups and downs. And the best thing you can do is just stay small, not worry about the making or losing money. It's about developing a repeatable process, because your goal is to win 6 out of 10 times, and then 7 out of 10, then 8 out of 10, then 9 out of 10 if you can get to that level. And part of that is going to be by refining your process, meaning you're picking 1 or 2 trades that you love the best and you play those all the time. The most successful traders I see trade 1 or 2 patterns. That's it. 1 or 2 setups, and that's all they do. You cannot be a jack of all trades and be successful, really successful in trading. Can you make a living? Sure. But will you get to the level I'm sure most of you want to get to? Probably not. You have to master something in trading. And I think that's one of the biggest things I learned. And one of the things that nobody ever told me in the beginning is that, you need to give yourself 3 to 5 years. I was thinking maybe 12 months, maybe 24 months to get really, really good at it. I did not realize how long it takes to be good at this. But the one thing I can tell you is I never gave up, never stopped learning. I wasn't afraid to raise my hand and ask questions or ask for help. It's not about being, it's about being humble. It's not about pride. It's about, if you really want to learn, then you need to step up and ask somebody and really take ownership of it. Anytime you have a losing trade, don't blame the person you're trading with. Take ownership of it and learn why it didn't work. Maybe you did something wrong. Maybe the trade just didn't work. That's the one thing I try to stress in our room to our traders, is that 8 out of 10 times these setups that we take as moderators, as leaders, will work, because this is what we trade and we do it every single day. Those 2 times that doesn't work, you can't let that discourage you, because it's going to work the other 8 times. And it's at that point, it's a game of statistics and numbers, because there's nothing 100% in trading. Even the best traders I know take losses, some of them big losses. But it's about just winning 8 out of 10 times. And if you're at that level, then once you get there and you see that happen over and over, those 2 little blips, you just laugh and move on, because hey, it's just part of the game. It's going to happen, but you can't let it discourage you. And if you're having confidence issues, reach out to help, get with somebody, and try to see if somebody else can give you a fair evaluation of your process. Maybe it's just a little something you're missing in your process that will make the biggest difference. So I don't want to make this video too long. That's just kind of what I wanted to share. If you're interested in checking us out, hit me up. I'll get you a deal in the room to come try us out. And if you like it, then obviously, we'd love to have you forever with us on the journey. If there's anything else you guys want to see as far as videos go, please let me know. Just reach out to me on Twitter. Otherwise, I hope everybody is doing well on your trading journey, and I'll try to do some more videos here and there to bring you up to speed. Otherwise, feel free to also subscribe to Stock Corner Trading, our YouTube channel there. It's Levi and I are posting videos weekly. I have you're probably following me on Twitter, so you guys have seen the Sunday Scoop. But be sure to follow that as well, because there's other great content, and we're going to be doing some more live events. So have a great day, and we will talk to you guys soon.